Wow, what a wonderful day, what a wonderful moment to think that there is somebody somewhere who needs to get inspired so that their life will not expire too soon. Many people run away from things which actually would have carried their life to a place called forward. In actual fact, not everything that troubles you trouble everybody. Not everything that stops you stops everybody. Not everything that hurts you helps everybody. There's a lot to know about life that would make you to enjoy life. There's a lot about life that brings pain to a people, which is pregnant with what can bring them promotion. There's a lot about life which is invisible to so many that can make your life make a great difference. I want to give a little talk which I believe can inspire somebody so that they don't expire too soon in life. Many were there, we were on the chart of relevant people. Suddenly they lose relevance. Nobody talks about them. Nobody is thinking anything about them. And there's nothing about them that is a plus to humanity. Seeing life differently in order to make a difference, what I want to talk. Seeing life differently in order to make a difference is the focal interest of my communication, because most people go through so many things which actually are intended to make their life advance, but what they see in those encounters are problems. Whatever you encounter is never a mistake. Everything you go through in life is never a mistake. Many go through what you go through, but they have different results, different experiences. And I believe that somebody actually somewhere wants to make a difference in life, but they have not realized that every of the encounter in life is pregnant with what can make them get to a place of a difference. This is serious to understand. No one man is created bound. No one man is created limited. No one man is fashioned to experience so much pain. But you can't escape experiencing so much pain when you have a poor picture about that which you encounter. Seeing life differently in order to make a difference. That's what I want to talk about. Seeing life differently in order to make a difference in life. Very important. You see, everybody has sight, but not everybody has light. You can have sight, but if you lack light, you will still be in lack. I say it again. You can have sight, but if you lack light, you will still be in lack. So we are not in lack because we are black. We are in lack because we lack light to be able to see the opportunities in the encounters that cut our way on daily basis. Every encounter is pregnant with uncommon, uncountable testimonies, uncountable opportunities that will usher you forward. So we have a lot of people with large eyes. They can see, but what they see in every encounter is too limited to make them announced, make them celebrated. This is serious to understand. Having a big eye is not an indication that you'll actually be able to see opportunities that are encounters. Every encounter on daily basis are pregnant with untold opportunities. So having sight and lacking light, you'll be in lack. So what is sight and what is light? That is what I want to say, so we'll be able to understand this subject. Very important. What is sight and what is light? Sight is what your eyes can see. Light is what interprets what you see with your eye. I say again, sight is what your physical eyes can see. But light is what empowers your sight to be able to see more than what everybody sees. So many have sight, but they lack light. That's why they are limited in life. I will prove it to you. When you're failing, not everybody fails. What brings pain to you doesn't bring everybody pain. What stops you doesn't stop every person. It's not because they are not seeing what you are seeing. It's that the light they possess makes them to see beyond what you see. Of opportunities that are challenging. Peace is not the absence of challenging situation. Peace is not the absence of conflict. Peace is not the absence of controversial situation. But peace is derived when the eyes, the sight is given light to see beyond the challenges, to see beyond the controversies, the opportunities that can land you great celebration. So while others are frightened by that challenging situation, those who have light see beyond the challenging situation to the opportunities which are pregnant in them, and they celebrate. Oh God. This is Wisdom Corner by Bishop Dr. Gerald Ebile. I believe somebody somewhere which is smaller than where they ought to be because of a problem of light, they have sight. You see, Bible says, my people are destroyed for lack of light. Okay, let me put in the terminology of the Bible, which you know. My people are destroyed because of lack of knowledge. Knowledge is light. The Bible says in the book of John Gospel chapter 1, in the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. I said again, in the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. It was with the Word that everything was created. Without the Word, nothing that was created would have been created. And the Word was light, and this light was the life of man. Now understand, this light was the life of man. This light was the life of man. This light was the life of man, implying that the quality of life you live is relative to the quality of light you have. I'm saying this very serious. The quality of life you live is relative to the quality of light you possess. So a man who has light will be in an environment where people are complaining, and he lives a life of excellence. He lives a life of great productivity. I said again, any man who has sight and lacks light will live a life of lack. So many people are lack not because they are black, they are in lack because they lack light to be able to penetrate to the core of that situation which looks problematic, that looks like darkness, to be able to bring out the treasures that are in there. The Bible says there are hidden treasures in darkness. Whatever you perceive as impossibility, not everybody perceives as impossibility, because our perception are relative to our light level, our illumination level. You shall know, telling you that light is in different capacity in different person based on the quality of knowledge they possess about that which they are pursuing. The reason why some people actually go to school to upgrade themselves is because they want to be more productive. Telling you that your productive level is not a function of your size, your productive level is a function of your sight. What do you see in that encounter which others are crying? Men who became great in life is those men who can see past what others are seeing that makes them cry to that which can make them celebrated. Every nation that has evolved was born out of men with great light, men who could be able to project to people, to see the opportunities they could not see, become pioneers, become pathfinders, become way makers, become the transformers of destinies, become the changers of cities and communities. I tell you, light bearers are independent thinkers, men who think out of the ordinary, men who think out of the box, men who think out of that which governs the society, men whom their minds have been enlightened to see beyond that which society have as a standard to govern a people. No man can be able to achieve results above the quality of illumination. See, anytime your results in life are not sufficient, your results in life are not pleasing, stop seeing problems in situation and in people. Start working on yourself, because if you can improve on your understanding about anything, you become more productive. You see, if you want to change your people, don't get them excited. You want to change your people, spend time to invest in their understanding, because once people can be able to see life deeper, they begin to resist whatever was a challenge to them. There are things that frighten some people, while others are being strong in those situations because of the quality of light intake. Capacity is built with quality knowledge that gives you access to see what others don't see, that makes them stagnant in life. People are not failing because of their color. You are not in lack because you are black. You are in lack because you lack the light to see the treasures in darkness. I'm saying this again because many people are born from the same community. Some end up with complaints and others end up with great celebration. It's not because somebody's taller than you. It's not because somebody's fatter than you. The strength of every man is not in their physique. The strength of every man is in the quality of light that governs them. If you want to be more productive, upgrade your understanding about what you're pursuing. That is why you find people go for further studies. Why? Further understanding carries you to further result. Nobody can be able to generate results above the level of their development. Distinction answers to people's development level. If you would be able to know more than what you know, you'll be able to do better than what you're doing, and you'll be able to be celebrated better than the way you're celebrated. Many desire so much, but their development is not equal to what they desire. And if your desire is above your development, you can't help but experience destruction. Men will get to a place of understanding the place and importance of light. Stop quarreling with people. Stop arguing with people. Stop feeling people are their problem. They invest in their development and get to a place of better perception, and they become more productive. I said, to make a difference in life, you need light. Light has to do with knowledge that unveils the hidden dimension, the deeper dimension of the reality of anything. The more light I possess about a thing, I become more capacitated about manifesting, operating, utilizing, and exploring that thing. I tell you, there's no problem anywhere, but one problem. That problem is called ignorance. The Bible says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Can I talk to somebody? Whether it's a spiritual challenge you find yourself in, there are people who are enlightened spiritually, which are living above that particular manipulation. The Bible says something, that they shall walk upon scorpions and serpents, and by no means it shall harm them. Why is that you are harmed by what others are not harmed by? Why is that you are stopped by what others are not stopped by? Why is that you are destroyed by what it doesn't destroy others? The quality of light spiritually a man possesses will give him spiritual capacity to be able to penetrate environments which others cannot penetrate. The quality of spiritual capacity a man possesses will give him capacity to resist affliction and overcome manipulation and make a difference. I tell you the truth. There is nothing a man needs like investing in their development. Distinction will naturally answer to you. Many people have refused to connect themselves to people who become sources of elimination. The greatest thing that can happen in your life is to identify a man that can empower your mind to see life better in what you see a problem in. I tell you, the same things which you see as a problem, if you gain light about them, you start seeing opportunities in them. And that is why in the same nations where people are crying, others are celebrating. Some people in the villages, they are millionaires. And some people are in great cities, they are still poor. I tell you, even in America, we have poor people and beggars on the street. Late Archbishop Benson Dowser once said, a lizard in Africa cannot become an alligator in France because he entered a plane, or a crocodile in America because he entered a plane. You must understand that geographical location doesn't make a change in your life. It is mental location. Where is your mind? Some people's mind are too backdated, and that's why they can't be able to experience or cultivate results that can be able to be celebrated. While there are other people whom their minds are too advanced, and you can't see them settle where you are settling, because every man settle where their mind is. I tell you, if you think poor, you can't help but act poor and attract poverty. But if you think rich, you can't help but activate an atmosphere that makes money to become a slave to you. Stop blaming people and start investing in your development. There's a height of illumination you attain when you begin to see possibilities where you previously saw problems. I tell you, anything that is stopping you now doesn't have the capacity to stop you. What is actually stopping you actually stopping you is the limited understanding you have about that. When you lack light, you can't help but be limited. So limitations in life are a proof of limited illumination, limited understanding about what you're pursuing. I tell you, somebody is succeeding where you're failing. Somebody is actually celebrating where you are crying. Somebody is actually evolving where you are degenerating. Somebody is actually making a difference where you are experiencing disgrace. Somebody, just like you, who began like you, has gotten to a place of illumination, advancement, understanding, and they have advanced in their result, and life has become comfortable then. Nothing happening around you is actually a mistake. Everything happening around you is pregnant with untold opportunities. The most dangerous thing that can happen to a man is for you to face life with a poor understanding. Oh, Shabrolataba. If your understanding is not equal to the purpose of what you are pursuing, you can't escape problems in that which you are pursuing. I want you to take a rethink about what you're doing. I want you to take a rethink about that which you are facing in life. Ask yourself, what I know about what I'm facing, is it potent enough to make me experience a difference? If the question is very sincere in your heart, you realize that sometimes the same things you see as a problem, if you can improve on your understanding, you will excel and break through in those same things that gave you great pain. There's somebody who is fashioned for too much and they are living a life less than that which you're fashioned for. You can match up the map and get to a place of great celebration if you choose to upgrade your understanding. You see, a person who was in the kindergarten or nursery school, primary school, their understanding about mathematics is poor. But you see, as time goes on, as they begin to evolve and improve in their understanding, they become more productive. Everything in life answers to the quality of understanding you possess. There are things which are giving you too little, which are pregnant with too much to offer in your life. The reason you can only get little from certain things, not because that is all you can be able to get from that situation, it's just because that is all your mind can be able to extrapolate from that situation. What you can be able to attract from every encounter is relative to the quality of light you possess. I want to challenge somebody, give more attention to educate yourself, improve on your understanding about what you are pursuing. You start discovering opportunities in what you saw great problems. I believe there's somebody somewhere who does not understand why they are going through what they are going through, not because they are mandated to suffer, but because they are ignorant of the opportunities that are in those encounters. You must challenge yourself and tell yourself, I need to know enough with respect to that which I want to pursue in order to make a difference. You see, I will tell you the truth. There is so much about life which a lot of people have not been able to see. There's so much about life which a lot of people have not been able to explore. There's so much about that which brings pain to you, which is actually intended to make your life meaningful. There's a height of illumination which a person attains where men begin to celebrate you. Men begins to appreciate your presence in their life because your presence in their life adds a plus. So many people, when they become part of your life, they regret being part of your life because you are empty inside here. An empty head is a load to the neck. When a man has nothing to offer, their presence in your life becomes an obstacle to your advancement. But when you encounter men who are enlightened, every contribution in your life is to put you to move forward. There are people you get to know, your life begins to evolve to better heights of result. There are people you encounter, they begin to put you to see life differently, and you begin to evolve to new levels of result. I believe there is somebody whom is somewhere which is too small with respect to what they fashion for. For me to round up this telecast, I want to tell you again, don't forget this. You're not in lack because you are black. You're in lack because you lack light that will permit you to see the hidden and deeper dimensions of what you consider a problem. I said again, you can have sight, but if you lack light, you would be under oppression. Light comes to opens you to certain realities in what you saw as a problem that permits you to better appreciate certain encounters. Some people will not be able to appreciate your presence in their life because of the intensity of light, the quality of understanding they have about life. There's some people who better appreciate you when they get to a place where they grow in their understanding. Stop blaming people. Stop getting angry with people who actually don't appreciate you enough. Jesus said to those who were oppressing him, Father, forgive them for they don't know what they're doing. What was he saying? Limited illumination will make you to malfunction. Limited understanding about a good thing makes you to see it as a bad thing. Many people have pointed at people with a bad picture, not understanding that those people were opportunities, but their limited understanding denied them access to be able to see the best inside the encounters. You see, the treasures in relationships are enormous, but poor illumination will keep you bound. If you want to come out of unnecessary disgrace, unnecessary pressure, unnecessary problems, invest in your development. Every opportunity to improve on your understanding is an opportunity to eliminate you out of those who are in the bench of disgrace, limitation. If you want to come out of the life of limitation, then take every moment, take every opportunity to invest on yourself to be so serious. I tell you, you can live a life of limitless possibility. You can live a life of unstoppability when you get access to light. God bless you. You have a beautiful day. This is Bishop Dr. Gerald telling you there is much your life can offer if you can invest in enlightening yourself. God bless you. Love you. Have a beautiful day.